Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I'm bringing you a video talking about a highly intriguing prospect who, in my opinion, hasn't really got the publicity that I think that he should have, and I want to profile him today for you guys. And today I'll be speaking about Carlos Adames of Dominican Republic. Now, this guy is an extremely intriguing prospect. He was campaigning at one time at 147 pounds. He's now has moved up to 154 pounds, and he'll be fighting actually on the January 18th card between Bryant Jennings versus Oscar Rivas. Great card. You got a lot of talent on that card. You got Shakur Stevenson also part of that card, and of course Carlos Adames also on that card. Um, Lots of really high level Olympians on that card, so it's definitely one you're going to want to check out. It's going to be on ESPN Plus. I'll be there live at this fight, so I'm really looking forward to this card. Now, when I look at Carlos Adames and what he brings to the table in this fight, and just in general as a fighter, he has a wealth of amateur experience with 240 career victories and 22 losses. And professionally speaking, he's 15 and 0 with 12 knockouts. Now, when I look at him style wise, this is a fighter who does have some deficiencies. We're going to get into that later in the video. However, when you watch him fight, he has a really fan friendly style. He always is aiming for the knockout when he fights. He's very aggressive. And in my opinion, he's at his best when he's pressuring fighters and backing them up on the ropes. What I like to see when I watch Adames is he is an excellent body puncher. The way he shoots that jab to the body, also the right hand, straight right hand to the body. Um, and his left hook is one of his best weapons as well. And he doubles up his left hook to the head as well and also to the body. And like I was just saying in general, I think his left hook is his best punch overall because the way he shoots that to the body is flawless. And he consistently works the body from the first round, wait until the very last round of his fights. So what I like about him is that he's consistently working the body and he has that old school mentality of breaking down fighters. He's also a very strong fighter, in my opinion. He's a good power puncher. And when you look at him, too, another aspect that's kind of interesting is he also switches stances a lot as well. And in one of his most impressive victories against Carlos Molina, he was consistently switching and he even threw in some more head movement than usual when I watch him fight. And that's something to keep an eye out for because I find with Adames, he's kind of inconsistent. One day he'll look excellent in the fight, and then some other times it'll kind of be, oh, he looks more vulnerable. But that's what kind of makes him intriguing as a fighter to me because I think he just needs to polish up some of his boxing a little bit. And he's going to be a force, in my opinion, 154 pounds. Going to be a top upper echelon type fighter. Working with Coach Joel Diaz, that's also going to help him as well. He's said he's already got some extra good sparring now that he's in the States training and he's working with better coaches. And he came onto the boxing scene, and really a lot of people got to know him when he was a chief sparring partner for Terrence Crawford, and Terrence Crawford's camp raved about his skills. So definitely an interesting fighter to watch out for coming from the Dominican Republic. And the thing that's kind of cool about him is regardless what happens in his career, he's always going to give the fans a highly entertaining fight. And that's something that I can always appreciate. Somebody who gives their effort, who's skilled, and puts on a show for the fans. So look out for Carlos Adames in the future, guys. Dominican Republic defensively also uses that high guard, which is good for him as well. And some deficiencies I said I'd get into when speaking about him as a fighter. He does a lot of things very well. However, he leans sometimes forward on his front foot too much, and he's open for an uppercut, in my opinion. Also, I find that he's inconsistent in fights. He will use good head movement at times, and other fights he doesn't. And also, as well, when he's fighting on the inside, like I said, he's a very good body puncher. I like to see him use a little more angles. Think Ricky Hatton to the body, rather than kind of being a square target. That's where he's open to get hit. Now, I do believe he will improve that with Coach Joel Diaz, and that's what makes him so interesting to watch as a fighter, in my opinion. So definitely check him out if you're not familiar with him. He's signed with Top Rank, and really, like I said, very exciting guy, and you guys will definitely enjoy his style. Carlos Adames, January 18th, fighting on the Bryant Jennings and Oscar Rivas card. Thank you for tuning in and checking out my video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.